I'm Todd Grisham, and there's nothing quite... Here he comes, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder. Here comes Robert Helenius, spinning there with Deontay.
This bout is...
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a victory. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Right uppercut can't find a home. Nice exchange here from both men. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. The face is starting to welt up from those straights. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
And win is...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Helenius is dazed. Somehow weathered the storm.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do?
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that. On to the second round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Beautiful counter punch. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh boy, Helenius, the big boy Helenius is on the canvas. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Shot from the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Swing and a miss with that hook. These punches coming from every angle. Not a lot of defense here at all. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage.
There's an old saying, a good biggin will always beat a good littlin.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Hellenius is dazed. As you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Hellenius in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it.
On to the third. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
You'd like to see more jabs. That counter punch caught him clean. Just misses with the right uppercut. Good punch. And he scores with the counter. That counter shot lands. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Big fella Hellenius in trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
What a punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. When are we going to see a jab from these two? The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, he isn't big. And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He threw a punch and just got Hellenius on the verge of going down. Let's watch that again, replay from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
How about that time counter shot? They're going to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds. But he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little fake.
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time. Time for the 5th round. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Good counter punch. A straight right just misses. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Both men step back for just a moment. And it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Listen to me. Are you okay? You're out of here.
happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.